Hey friends, how you doing? Good to have you here. I hope you've had an awesome day. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that you can do every single week to get more leads. A lot of people tell me they don't really know exactly what to sit down and do on a daily basis. And they're kind of stuck like, oh, there's all these things that I could be doing, but they're not really sure exactly what to focus on. And I totally get that. It's a real problem with a lot of coaches that I talk to. I don't know if you ever sit down at your computer and you just don't know what to do next or where to start when it comes to getting leads. And if you want to grow your coaching business, if you want to have a successful, thriving, profitable coaching business where you have a steady stream of leads coming in that you can convert consistently into clients, then we need to have a clear plan on what to do. What are the actual actions, the steps that you need to do each week that will save you an enormous amount of time and help you rapidly progress to your client number goals. I want you to think about what your goal is as a coach. Like, how many clients do you need? I was talking about this yesterday on my workshop where I got people to post into the chat box, how many clients do you need? And for a lot of people, they wanted another 5 or another 10. Some people want another 15. Some people just need like another 3. So think about your coaching goals and how many clients you want to get. And let's say you want to get 5 more clients. We need to have consistent leads coming in, a reliable system, like a pipeline coming in order, because not everybody who's a lead is going to become a client. So we need to make sure that there's lots of leads in the pipeline coming to you consistently. And maybe you need to see your email list growing. Maybe you need to grow your Facebook group or your number of followers on Instagram or your subscribers on YouTube. Maybe you're just not progressing at the moment and things are a bit stagnant and you want more clients, but you're not really sure what are the most important key actions? What are those things that I can do every single week, like a rhythm? There are 3 big mistakes that coaches make when it comes to deciding what to focus on in their coaching business. The first mistake they make is that they're doing too many different things. So I talk to a lot of coaches who are really busy, but they're not getting enough clients consistently and they don't have the cash flow. So they're not able to just invest in the type of upskilling that they need, invest in the programs, the training, the skill development, the Facebook ads. We need to be able to put money into our business. As the leader of your business, you need to be deploying the assets and the investing time and money into the right things in your business. Sorry, I've got a hair like over my eye. A lot of coaches are getting really stuck in the details and not spending enough on RGA, which is revenue generating activities. And I've definitely felt like that when I first started. I was doing all sorts of things like making my documents look really pretty, making sure my PowerPoints were pretty, making sure that I had a logo and a business card and all of those things. That was back in the day when we were going to a lot of in-person events. Things have changed dramatically now, but I remember just spending all this time on things that don't really matter. And I remember a mentor pulled me up on it and just said, why are you doing those things? Those things don't matter. Get out there and sell. Get out there and get clients. The second mistake people make is spending too much time on just one aspect of their business to the detriment of all these others. And what we tend to do is we spend time on one or even just a few aspects of our business that we feel quite comfortable in, and we don't look after all these other business aspects of our business. And the most important thing to look after is your sales and marketing, because otherwise you don't have a coaching business. So a lot of coaches go and try and develop more skills or get another certification or do another course in mindset or breathwork or these are all great things. But if you can't sell yourself, if you can't get clients, then all of that is just a nice to have. And we tend to do this because this is comfortable, this is fun and easy, and the brain follows, or the unconscious mind follows the path of least resistance, right? So spending too much time on your favorite aspects of your business as opposed to the things that you really need to do. Otherwise, if we don't plug these gaps, opportunities are constantly falling through our lap and we're not making the money that we really could be making and helping the people that we could be helping. And you just get frustrated and you just stay stuck. And then the third mistake I see people make is staying stuck just doing the same thing. So using the same strategies, sometimes they're outdated strategies, or doing a lot of manual work instead of installing automation or automated systems, a client attraction funnel that is going to do the heavy lifting for you so that your business grows. So in this video, I'm going to share 5 things that you can do to consistently get more coaching clients every single 5 things that you can do every single week to consistently get more leads, because it's clients that we want, but in order to get clients we need to have a pipeline of leads. So thank you for being here. Those of you who are joining me, just pop a hashtag live if you're here watching us live, or a hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. Always love seeing you show up here and appreciate your comments in the comments box. Always love to hear from you and what you're picking up and what you're learning and what's making sense and what's sinking in, and any questions that you have, pop them there. I always reply to every single comment. So I've got some slides here. Sorry, I've just lost them. Here they are, that I want to talk through. So 5 things to do every single week to get more leads. Let me just do something here. My Zoom's just been a bit funny lately. All right, here we go. So 5 things to do every week to get more leads. The challenge if you don't do these things, or if you don't have a plan, a system to follow on what you need to do every week, is that you don't know what to focus on. You're kind of left wondering like, okay, well, I could be spending time on, all these different things, but we actually, we're not focused on the things that are really going to make the biggest difference in our income and in our impact. It means that you kind of waste time in consume mode instead of in create mode. We need to be creating consistently in our business. We can get sucked into learning more and reading another article and watching another video, and we can just get sucked into that that consume mode instead of really taking the time to consistently create assets in our business that are going to serve us and set us up for our future and our success. And then also you don't get consistent leads and clients, which is frustrating, right? So the opportunity, what we can put into place is a weekly rhythm. And I just suggest these 5 things to do every single week. It means that you can rely on having strong business habits that set you up for success. Strong business habits, things you do every single week. You don't wait till you feel like it. You don't rely on your emotions or I need to be inspired to do it. No, these are things that you do to look after your people. You consistently look after your audience. If you consistently help enough people get what they want, you will get what you want. This is a Zig Ziglar quote. And I found that to be so true. By consistently showing up, whether people are coming, whether, there's lots of people coming or just one person's coming, it doesn't matter. You bring your best, you do your best, you perform your best, regardless of how many people are watching your videos or reading your posts. You just keep showing up as your best, and eventually it starts paying off. That habit of consistency, that commitment, that dedication to, I'm going to just keep doing these things until it works. I'm not going to give up on it. It also means that you feel in charge and you feel in control. And that's such a good feeling, right? Like in our business, when we feel like we're being the boss, we are the boss, we are the leader, we are the CEO of our business. We get to decide what happens. We're not the employee going, I don't want to do this today. We're going, no, this is happening. This is happening today. I feel in control. I know what I'm doing. I know that I've done everything that I can, that's in my power and my control. And I trust that it's going to work because I've put in that effort. And it just gives you this real feeling of being the boss, being a boss. You feel really in control and in charge. And it also means that you have a steady stream of consistent leads in your pipeline. So these are 5 things I recommend that you do every week in order to get more leads. The first thing I recommend you do is share a valuable piece of content. I was chatting with a client today on Messenger, and she said, I'm not sure what to add to my offer. And in her offer, she does coaching, one-on-one coaching. And she said, maybe I could do some WhatsApp support, which is awesome, being able to support people in between sessions. And the advice I gave her was, consistently create some videos and some documents, like some guides, to help people, because people love consuming stuff, right? We love it. And so you have so much genius inside you. You know so much. And if you organize that knowledge and get it out into the world every week, imagine if every week you shared a valuable piece of content. You'll create consistent opportunities for people to find you. You know, you are brilliant at what you do. The issue is probably that just not enough people can find you. So if you are consistently producing a valuable piece of content, written or video or both, I do both, and I'll talk about that, the system that I use, because people want to connect with you. They want to get to know you. They want to hear how you sound, your tonality, your mannerisms. They want to see whether they like you, whether they can see themselves working with you. And if you're not showing up and sharing value and educating people, education is the most important way to show people that they can trust you. So teach them cool stuff. Create really cool guides or cheat sheets or checklists or templates or things that they can use. I create these all the time for my clients. People tell me, I just need something that's a bit of that shows me a visual flow. Oh, cool, I'll create that. That goes into my portal. So the portal that my clients have access to has hundreds and hundreds of documents and videos that I can say, hey, go here. Here's a resource for you. That will save you so much time. And so every week, if you're putting out value, you'll just be surprised at how many more people can find you just by being out there consistently. Every week, I recommend you record a valuable live video. I've been doing this for the last about 3 years now, every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Sydney time. And I might miss maybe a couple a year if I'm on holiday or something like that. But otherwise, it's just consistently producing value, putting it into the guides in my Facebook group so people can access them later. A lot of people watch them on the replay. A lot of people, maybe that subject isn't needed for them right now and they need it, next month or down the track a little bit more. You're recording all this value for people to go back and watch. I just love it when I'm out and about and someone says, oh, I just watched your video. And I know that while I'm going about my everyday life, shopping, seeing friends, people are getting value by watching my videos. So every single week I record this video and then my VA transcribes it. She puts it onto my website. She puts it into my YouTube channel. She sends it out as an email. And so that gets massively leveraged, but it starts with the Facebook Live video. And I spend a long time planning these videos, and you don't have to spend ages, but you do definitely want to put thought into them. And I get that not everyone wants to do a video. You might be thinking, oh, I don't like showing up on video. And I get that. And I felt like that too. But at some point, we need to make a decision to overcome that blockage or that barrier, whatever it is. And we need to make a decision and take bold action to do it, because playing safe and overthinking, it's going to keep you stuck. So if it scares you, do it. If you've been avoiding it, do it. Do it for your people. Do it to help the people that are in your community. So that's number 2, record a live, valuable video. Number 3 is reach out. Imagine if you reached out to people every single week. Like imagine if you added value through your content and your overall presence online, but you also just had conversations with people. Like this could be in the form of comments in other people's Facebook group. It could be, chatting to people that are connecting with you, just getting to know people. Business is built on relationships. I remember hearing recommendations where people were saying, don't give too much value, don't give too much away, because then people don't want to pay you. But I found that the more I give, the more I show up, the more I serve, the more clients I get. And I've found that if I shared it like every single day, it's still just such a small percentage of what I know and what people need in order to grow their businesses. And people need to trust you before they want to work with you. And when you're showing up, you're giving value, you build trust. So it's simple as just having conversations on social media, in some of the communities that you're part of, answering questions, helping people solve their problems, just caring about people. Just connect with more people, ask people how they are, help more people. And, business is a relationship game, and more people need to know who you are. If you're not out there, if you're not regularly participating, they won't see you. So we want to be out there. You're probably really, really good at what you do, but just not enough people know. So share in different places. Maybe you need to just be in more places. And we don't want to just stay small and stuck and comfortable. We want to stretch ourselves, because this can speed up trust like nothing else. And if you don't invest time into developing relationships, your business is not going to grow. All right, number 3. No, that was number 3. Number 4. Number 4 is create a valuable free resource. This is what I alluded to before, about what you can add into your offer. You can leverage your time by just consistently creating new free resources, and they don't need to be fancy. Like for years, I just did plain documents, just plain written text, but I was just helping people. Someone would say, I really need help with this. Oh, cool. I'll just create a guide for you, or I'll record a quick video explaining it. And imagine if you did that every single week. Imagine if you did that 50 weeks a year. You'd have 50 valuable pieces of content, of free resources for people. And you're just building a library, a bank of really helpful, cool stuff for people, written guides, videos. People, excuse me. I don't want to get stuck. Sorry. I think it's gone. No. Sorry, random. People love to consume free stuff that's directly going to help them with their problem that you're helping them solve. So that's number 4. Number 5 is develop a valuable event. You'll notice the word valuable is in so many of these tips, because it's got to be valuable. It can't just be, I'm just going to chuck out something. I'm not really going to put much thought into it. I'm not really going to craft it. We want to stop overthinking the things that are holding us back. But when it comes to crafting value, we need to put good thought into it. It takes time to create great work. We can't just be sloppy and just chuck stuff up. So I recommend that every single week you develop your event. If you don't have an event, like a presentation that you are using to leverage your time, so you're not having to do sales calls all the time, then you're missing out on a massive opportunity for people to connect with you and get a taste of what it's like to work with you. So you kind of end up staying, hidden away behind your laptop, and people just don't get to know what you like. You also don't have a way of leveraging your time. So you would need to do like 20, let's say you did 1 hour sales calls, 21 hour sales calls, 20 hours of your time, or you can spend 1 hour on a masterclass with 20 people, and you've now 20x'd your impact in that 1 hour. If you keep saying the same things to people, why not do it as a group and leverage your time? And, imagine if you every single week just worked a little bit on improving that event. I'm just going to tweak that slide. I'm going to tweak the way I position that. I'm going to change the frame on this. If you're working on it every single week, you will get better and better and better as a presenter, as a content creator, and you develop this asset where you can just roll it out as a system. I do 3 events every quarter at the moment, and it's just a system. Okay, now it's time to launch. Now it's time to get the marketing campaign out. Now it's time to do the event. Now it's time to do the post-event stuff. And then we just keep rolling that out. It's a system, and it's something that you can rely on, rather than, I need to just do endless sales calls. I need to be out there pushing, hustling. No, run a cool event, get people to come to you. It just makes life so much easier, and it's way more enjoyable. So those are the 5 things I recommend you do every single week to get more leads. If you want to know how to do it, if you know it's time to get some help in your business so that you can start making the money that you deserve, start helping more people, making the impact that you're here to make and up level to your next level, I want to invite you to my upcoming workshop. If you haven't seen already, I'm running it on Saturday. We ran one yesterday and I got so much great feedback. People said there was unbelievable value in it. So I'm sharing how to stand out online so you can get found by more clients, how to grow your audience with the right people who absolutely love what you share, how to get people to actually consume your content and not to scroll past it, how to build massive trust with your audience so that the right people want to invest with you, and how to get booked out with clients fast and consistently on a regular basis, and in a way that's easy and elegant and effective and enjoyable, because that's what marketing is meant to be. It's not meant to be painful, it's meant to be fun. So if you want to know more about it, just pop the word workshop into the comments right now. Just pop the word workshop and me or my team will get back to you and we'll message you the details about it. This is the second time I'm running it. Final opportunity to jump on board with that. So drop the word workshop if you want to know more about it. The workshop's valued at $997, but I'm offering a limited amount of tickets for free. And I do not hold back on value. I give you so many systems that you can, or not so many systems, but so many hacks and a clear formula that you can follow to get consistent clients every single week. So thank you for being here. I'd love it if you pop in the comments. What did you get out of this video? What did you enjoy? Did you have a favorite out of those 5 tips? Did anything stand out to you that you thought, actually, yeah, I need to do that. Now's my time. Always appreciate your comments. It really helps to get the video out to more people as well. So thank you for being here. Until next time, keep showing up, keep sharing, keep shining your light, and the world is waiting for you. Big love. I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.